are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, doing great. Glad you guys are here.
Glad to be here.
So, in studio here, we have Nate Tharp, Jake DeMarco, and Hunter's not here, unfortunately, but we've also got Evan. And Evan, how do you see your last name?
Sveneby. It's a bit tough. I think it's Norwegian. I have no clue.
So, tell us a little bit about your band. How did you guys get together? And, whoever wants to start, you can start.
Well, we were all in the School of Rock organization, and we all kind of met each other through there. They had known each other, and then me and Hunter won this contest to get into School of Rock, and then we met them, and we kind of just decided to do our own thing and met up and did a little benefit, and kind of saw we had something, so we kind of went with it.
It was really kind of like a friend of a friend kind of thing.
Yeah.
We didn't necessarily know each other directly when we created the band, but we were like, hey, I heard this guitarist is amazing, I heard this bassist is amazing, let's go contact them, see if we could get a band started.
And then I remember when I first met Evan.
Oh, yeah.
We were like...
Way back. We were like, we need to be in a band someday. And so
yeah, that kind of
happened.
That's great. Tell me a little bit individually about how long you've been into music, and you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, I've been like obsessed with music for my whole life. Like when I was 2, I got like one of those little starter drum kits, and then when I was 7, I started taking lessons, and from there I just started progressing, and I was like, hey, this is something I want to do for my future. Yeah.
Nice. Was it always drums? Was it
Yeah,
always your passion?
Drums have always been my passion. I started bass a couple years back because I wanted to try something new. I just like experience other instruments, and I'm just trying to learn a lot of other instruments so I can get better at playing all of them. And
right. A full range of talents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
For me, I started when I was like 4. My mom took me to Children's Music Academy for piano. Honestly, I never had any clue that I was gonna sing one day, but piano went well. I mean, I can't sight read for my life, but as far as like ear playing and improvisation goes, I actually really enjoy that part. I consider myself alright. I mean, like I said, sight reading still is awful. I cannot sight read for my life, but aside from that, I started singing about 4 or 5 years ago with School of Rock, actually. I never really did it formally. I just kind of did it for fun. And then with that, I also wanted to do drums, guitar, and bass. And so I kind of picked those up, but I wasn't really too phenomenal at them. Yeah, especially not guitar, drums, and bass.
and you're the vocalist and Running with Scizzors.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your story.
Well, I'd kind of been raised listening to music, so it was something that was always there, and I always really enjoyed it. I'd just sit in front of the stereo and just put CDs in. And so music was something I always enjoyed. And then for my 13th birthday, I went down to the thrift store with my parents, and I saw a bass, and I thought it looked really cool, so I took it home, and ever since it's just been part of my life every single day. So yeah, it's been about 4 years for me playing.
You know, they say that Jimi Hendrix actually took his guitar with him everywhere he went. He practiced all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see here. How about tell us a little bit. We've got some music we're going to play here by you guys. But tell us a little bit. Can I ask about the name Running with Scizzors?
Oh, I didn't even. Okay, so we had so little time to come up with a name and so many ideas that it was like, all right, at this point, anything goes. And then we picked Running with Scizzors, and we were a little bit concerned that there were other bands named Running with Scizzors, but it kind of stuck because I don't know. I don't know why it stuck. I just kind of liked the name Running with Scizzors. It kind of, I don't know. I really can't explain to you.
I think we needed a name for like an event we were doing, and we had like one day, and like someone had like called us that and then made a video and said running with scissors, and we're like, oh, let's just run with that. I
Let's
guess.
run with scissors, man.
I think it's really fitting. I think it's a great name. I think it makes sense, especially with the style of music
Yeah.
that you play. What kind of influences, what kind of music do you listen to? Like what has inspired you the most to play the kind of music you guys play?
It really varies.
Yeah, it's all over the place for all of us.
Yeah. But like,
That's good.
I'd say generally, I like I said, it varies. We all love all different types of music. Like, I mean, I was raised on classical from my mom, but also at the same time metal and like, you know, Pearl Jam and stuff like that. So I feel like my main influences, as far as vocal wise, probably around like, I'm not sure if you've heard of him, but Miles Kennedy, Pearl Jam, Chris Cornell, unfortunately passed away. I can't really think right now. How about y'all?
Well, it kind of varies for me too. I really like Weather Report, but I also really like Tool.
Nice.
So I gotta find
That's
a
a good
medium.
mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it varies from all of us. Like I started off listening to metal, and then now I'm getting more into funk and jazz. And like what's fun for me is just to explore all different types of genres and listen to all different types of music and just get influences through all of that.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's cool. Tell me a little bit, you guys are playing soon. You guys are playing actually this weekend here in Fort Collins. Running with Scizzors is going to be playing at Bohemian Nights New West Fest. They're going to be playing on Saturday, correct? Library Park, or I should say the kids stage in Library Park. Sorry, what was that?
3:45.
At 3:45, yeah. I'm really excited about this. Have you
Yeah.
guys played New West Fest before?
No, I don't even think we've done any festivals.
Yeah,
Parker
this will be our
Days.
Parker
first.
Days,
Oh, yeah,
actually,
Parker Days is
technically,
festival.
Parker Days was fun. Parker Days was crazy cool.
But this is like the first real big festival.
Yeah, real
with a
big
bunch of other
music
big bands,
festival.
big names, really big names.
Yeah. Yeah, and Blondie, I mean,
It's
honestly.
crazy.
Right?
Blondie, Flowboss, Motets, like that's awesome.
It's gonna be insane.
It's going to be
Yeah.
super cool.
It's going to be really great. You know,
Yeah.
here in Fort Collins, we're so blessed as a community that we have such wonderful access to music. I mean, it makes this town shine so much brighter.
Honestly, and like, even the performing aspect for me, that's going to be awesome. But like, it'll be such an honor to say that we played in the same festival as some of these amazing musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. And then you guys are doing another event too, which you guys have.
Oh, Taste of Colorado.
Taste of
yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, Taste of Colorado.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
When
good.
is that one?
Everclear Smash.
I want to say September 3rd.
Yeah.
On Labor Day?
Yeah.
Labor
Day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And there's, I don't know if you, oh gosh, did y'all mention? I mean, there's going to be Smash Mouth there.
Yeah.
That's going to be
And
funny.
Doctors,
Yeah, that's going to be
Everclear.
crazy cool. Smash Mouth.
Mhm.
And who else is
Sugar
there?
Ray.
Yeah.
Oh man, there was one that
I think that was all.
I
Yeah.
forget.
But yeah, it's gonna be a blast. I'm excited.
It's going to be great. So, for the listeners that are just tuning in, we are in studio with Running with Scizzors. We're talking to Evan, the vocalist, Jake, our bassist, and Nate, the drummer. So glad you guys are here. Thanks so much for coming in and hanging out.
Of course, thank you.
Of course. Yeah. Thanks so
Thank
much for
you.
having us.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Do you guys want to talk about? Ooh, you know what? You're such young kids, and please forgive me for saying that. Like,
Oh,
you guys are so talented, and it's very obvious in your songs, but you're so young. What do you think the biggest challenge is? As far as, like, when you go out and play, I am sure that you
Yeah.
blow people away
Probably.
when you get up on stage and
Yeah.
rock.
It's like people like they don't really know what to expect. They see a kid being like, "Oh, we gotta clap for him," you know. Like I think people taking us seriously.
Yeah,
I think
they
is
don't
our
really.
biggest thing,
Yeah,
You know.
like we'll go into a venue and they're like,
Like, oh,
"Y'all
God,
can't
here
be
we
in
go.
here," and then we'll be like, we'll be like, yeah.
Oh, I think that's great. I
Yeah.
think that's great. Running with Scizzors, look for them here at Bohemian Nights New West Fest on Saturday, August 11th at 3:45 on the kids stage. I'm going to play a tune by you guys. You wanna
Sweet, okay.
Sweet.
let's see what we got here. I forgot that CD. I've got it on my computer here. All right, give us just a second here. Do you? Well, sorry. All right. So tell me a little bit about the single that I'm going to play. It's called
Oh,
Spite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as that one went, we had one day to record it. We had like 3 tries to record it.
Yeah.
It was
It was
all
hectic.
really in a hurry. Yeah. So
I was really sick that day, so like,
yeah.
yeah.
Every time I listen to it, I'm like, oh, there's like parts where I'm like, oh gosh, if only we had more time to like kind of polish out those rough spots. But
I'm happy with the way it turned out. Though.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
cool to hear it
as
and
far as
reflect on it.
yeah, the song itself though, I mean, it's like it was such a unique experience to make a song that like actually kind of works with an audience. And I've got some friends that actually know all the lyrics. Shout out to my friend Justin Crowns. He's one of my
Nice.
biggest fans. And that it's just amazing. It's amazing to think that that's actually something that music can do for
Yeah, like I remember like just sitting in a room and like just playing this little seed that we had for a song, and then to see it where it is now in just like such a short amount of time is crazy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
very cool. All right, well we're gonna play Spite for all of our listeners here. Thanks for being in the studio today. Really appreciate it. Glad you guys are here.
Thank
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much.
All right, here we go. Running with Scizzors. Spite.
There's parts of the song.
This sounds pretty cool. You guys
I'm
know
like,
That sounds really cool.
oh, God.
You're not headphones. Sounds great. All right, that was Running with Scizzors and their song Spite. Ah, so good. If you're just tuning in, we are in studio with 3/4 of Running with Scizzors. We're talking to Evan, vocalist, Jake, bassist, and Nate, drummer. And you know what? We're missing one of you guys. You guys wanted to do a big shout out to Hunter. Yeah, what's Hunter up to?
I don't think he's doing it right now, but I know that in the near future he's going to Linden for a guitar competition. He's in the
Yeah.
top 3, so that's quite
pretty
something to say.
Outstanding.
Oh yeah.
An outstanding
Oh, yeah.
accomplishment. Sorry you're not
It's
here,
amazing
Hunter.
guitars.
We're missing you. And good luck in that competition. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Once again, for those of you out there, Running with Scizzors will be playing Saturday at Bohemian Nights New West Fest on the kids stage at 3:45. I'm really excited for you guys. I think that's going to be a really great show. So excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very glad you guys got to come into studio. Is there anybody else you want to talk about?
Oh,
Shout out.
Elon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schwartz.
Yeah, he helped us write Spite a lot, and he helped us a lot with other stuff.
Cool.
He's a promoter. He got us into Trapped, Drowning Pool. Any of the really major stuff that he's done for us has really had an impact on
He kind of
everything.
pushed us to write the song. He said we needed an original, so he kind of sent us to write something. We came
Yeah.
back and showed him what that was, and he approved.
He's a great person too.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's such a nice man.
That's fantastic, you guys. Well, Running with Scizzors, thanks so much for being in the studio.
Thanks so much.
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for
Yeah.
having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck. And maybe I'll see you on Saturday. I'll swing by. That'll be fun. All right, KRFC 88.9.